Maserati Levante is getting a fresh chapter for 2026. And honestly, this might be the first time in a while that Maserati looks ready to shake up the US luxury SUV market again. If you've been waiting for something that combines Italian style with the kind of everyday usability Americans actually care about, this new model might finally hit that sweet spot. Right off the bat, the design is sharper. Maserati didn't go crazy with a full redesign, but the visual upgrades actually matter. The front grille is slimmer and more aggressive. The headlights look cleaner, and the whole front fascia sits lower, so the SUV feels wider and more planted. The rear gets new taillights with a more modern signature, and the overall body lines look less curvy, luxury, and more muscular. Confidence. It still feels classy, but now it actually looks competitive, parked next to a Cayenne or Range Rover. Under the hood is where things get interesting. Maserati is finally stepping into the hybrid world, for real, with a new hybrid powertrain option designed specifically for the US market. It's not some weak, eco-focused setup either. The electric boost gives the Levante quicker launches, smoother acceleration, and better fuel efficiency without killing the fun. And yes, there's still a gas-only model for the purists, but the hybrid is clearly the future here. Since it's sold in the US, Maserati had to make the SUV more versatile, so the 2026 Levante gets updated all-wheel drive, tuning and multiple drive modes that actually feel different on American roads. Whether you're dealing with rain, dirt trails, or those long, wide highways, it's noticeably more stable. They even gave it mild off-road improvements. Nothing extreme, but enough that you won't panic if you leave pavement. It's more capable without trying to pretend it's a Jeep. Inside, Maserati finally fixed the area where they kept losing to German competitors: the tech and the layout. The cabin looks cleaner, the screens are sharper, and the new infotainment system responds instantly instead of feeling years behind. The materials are still very Maserati: soft leather, contrast stitching, that signature upscale smell. But now the interior also feels modern. Instead of luxury from 5 years ago, there's a new digital gauge cluster, updated ambient lighting, and seats that are noticeably more supportive for long US road trips. Pricing is where Maserati is playing it smart. The 2026 Levante is expected to start in the mid-$90,000 range for the base model and climb into the low 100Ks for the hybrid and performance versions. Still premium, but this price point finally lines up with US expectations if they want to stay competitive with BMW, Audi, and Porsche. It's not cheap, but Maserati buyers aren't shopping for bargains, they're shopping for something special. And this feels closer to delivering that again. Compared to past models, the new Levante feels like a fix to everything people criticized. The tech, the aging design, the slightly clunky handling. Nothing about this 2026 version feels outdated or half-baked. It's smoother, sharper, and more aligned with what American luxury SUV buyers actually want. If Maserati can deliver the reliability to match the upgrades, and that's the real test, this might be one of the brand's strongest comebacks in years. So if you're in the US and you've always liked the idea of a Maserati SUV but couldn't justify the older models, the 2026 Levante might finally be the one that earns your attention.